Alright guys,
at the gas station.
the mic doesn't connect to that GoPro. I guess it's just a GoPro. I don't know what model it is, but it's just a little GoPro. Got it at Sam's Club.
That'll get me too far.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, the bike gas light was on. It came on and was on yesterday when I actually rode it down the street. So I figured it needed some gas. So I went to the Shell gas station, filled it up to the brim. It took 1.4 gallons, which is nothing for the fuel light coming on. But anyway, yeah, so sorry guys, I'm sick. I ain't feeling too good. It's the same day. I'm doing a voiceover of riding the bike. But anyway, so we'll see how this goes, because the mic, like I was saying, the mic doesn't connect to this GoPro I got. So I'm getting on the highway, just cruising. The camera is pointed down basically at the ground because the way I have my helmet set up for my GoPro Hero 8 or 9, the cord that I use for the little adapter piece so that you can record sound with a mic, external mic. Anyway, it sits really low on the helmet. So with the new GoPro, this was the only angle I could get. But anyway, gonna go over pros, cons, why I'm deciding what I'm deciding to do, whether I'm deciding to keep my 2018 KTM 500 EXC-F, keeping that bike, or keeping this. This is a 2020 Beta 500 RRS. Really nice bike. Really clean bike. I really like it so far. It does need foot pegs. However, these foot pegs compared to my whatever they're called, Carapax Poland made foot pegs, these don't compare. My 2018 KTM had stock foot pegs, and they basically feel exactly like the Beta stock foot pegs. But anyway, wheels and tires need balance like crazy. My head is shaking. You see the mirror, whole bike shaking, bouncing up and down. The front tire is not DOT compliant. The rear tire is DOT compliant. Yeah, the rear tire, I don't even know what Metzler, Metzler. It is an MC360, and it's a mid to hard. The size is 120 by 100 by 18. MC680M MST, whatever all that means. But anyway, it's supposed to be a DOT tire. But yeah, so this is a little. It's hard to hard to see anything where I'm at. But I get on it. Bike will do 80 miles an hour. It's very windy. It's windier now at my house than when I went and rode this morning. But the bike did get up to 80 miles an hour. It felt way smoother than the KTM. And yeah, I don't really know. Sorry, I'm eating the ice cream because my throat's hurting because I am ill. But anyway, so I have no clue. Oh, I passed the little road, the little dirt road. It's the power lines that I go through. Levers and everything, because I readjusted the bars. The bars were like rolled backwards too far, so I adjusted the bars so they'd sit more straight up and down. And I forgot to adjust the levers, so the levers are a little high. And bike it's got a lot of power. So the CCs, I think the CC of the KTM 500 is like 510 CCs, and the CCs of the Beta, I believe, is like 470 or something. I don't know, I'm trying to look at it. I can't really see anything. But supposedly it's 30 cc's smaller. It's actually 40 cc smaller than the KTM, technically. But the clutch, guy said it had a recluse clutch in it, and maybe I misunderstood him, or maybe he misunderstood me, but I said, so it's got an auto clutch, so we can leave the bike in gear, and he said, yeah, but it doesn't, so probably a little misunderstanding, because that's a $1,500 upgrade for the Beta. I paid $500 or $700 for my KTM. Got a really good deal on it.
88 horsepower right here.
But yeah, I just checked out for the Beta. It's $1,499, $1,500 for an auto clutch. But anyway, so this people out here in the desert in Southern California, they love dumping boats, because they'll get the boat for free, and it comes with a trailer. So everybody dumps the boats, keeps the trailer. They modify the trailer to haul trash or scrap. It's kind of ironic that they'll dump trash in the desert to get a trailer to haul trash. It's, I don't know, it blows my mind how much trash illegal dumping is up in the high desert of Southern California. And yeah, there ain't nothing you can do. People have gotten information, seen people dumping trash and everything, and yeah, basically people don't care, and the sheriff department, whoever, they don't care. They're just like, whatever. Or it doesn't make sense that they don't care, because it's $1,000 fine for littering. So charge them $1,000, give them $1,000 fine. Other than they won't pay it, they won't show up. To court, who knows? I mean, I get why they don't care, because it's a lost cause of chasing people down that do that type of stuff. But anyway, I'm just every time they dump a new boat, I always check them out. Yeah, I always check it out. This one had the engine and everything. I think it was just like a, I wouldn't even know what size engine it is. It is a V8, 2-barrel. I don't know nothing about boat engines, so it's probably like an Oldsmobile 285 or something. I don't know. But anyway, this Beta bike, it's got a ton of aftermarket parts on it. The stock thing about the bikes, the Betas, is the Trail Tech Voyager. I don't know if it's a Trail Tech Voyager Pro or what it is, but it's really cool, and I like it because it's It's in conjunction with the computer, so it tells you your how many hours you're on the
Hopefully
bike,
this
how many
thing's
miles
on.
you're on the bike. Tells you your
Keys.
coolant temperature, basically all that fancy stuff.
I'm gonna go up that
It's got
way
radiator
and then
guards.
turn around, go through the dirt.
And they are made by
Pull it down really fast.
BOANO
Other
Racing
options we
Parts.
have in this thing.
I don't know if that's a good brand,
Compass,
but
tap distance.
and bulletproof. It's got a bulletproof
So that's how many miles
Front,
it has. 32.77.
brake. rotor guard. It's got rubber parts and stuff. It has Bono little axle grab handle thing for the front.
31, 33.
I don't know if it's got aftermarket turn signals or not, but it has
Next,
exhaust guard, Beta Racing exhaust. It's carbon fiber guard. It's got frame guards. It's got the brake footrest thing. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep it together. Dying here, talking. But
anyway,
I don't know if it has an aftermarket
the clutch. Clutch a little better now that I adjusted it.
hill light section, because it looks
Yeah,
different
it's a little
than
more manageable.
what I've seen in the book. I downloaded
Not
the
all the way
manual.
out, but the bike is cold. Man, steering crazy.
It looks pretty different. The stock one looks really huge.
I'm gonna cruise this way because the kid
Tail
wants
lights
the
that
dog.
stick out, or blinkers.
Yeah, man, I don't like this clutch.
It's got another axle grab on the rear. It looks like it's got stock gearing. It's just a
I
beta
don't like these grips either.
by
Grips,
ZF. So ZF
really
is a
fat.
transmission manufacturer as well.
but that's all replaceable.
And they do suspension for this bike.
Steering is,
And I guess gearing.
I just don't like this idle, man.
So
It's like
the rear's a 48.2.
idle just stays high. Maybe I need to clean that
6.2
actuator thing.
SLV. There's a number on it, part number, and then it says 48.2. The chain guide is, there's no name on it now, but it's aftermarket. Front sprocket. Rubber thing on it. I guess I'll have to count it.
Hopefully, the kid's dog didn't come running to the road, get hit or anything.
1448 is the tooth count. It does have
Just the brake pedal.
a recluse
Really
slave
wide.
cylinder on it. It does have Sarica CYCRA
Man, I don't know.
handguards. The bike does have Brembo clutch master cylinder, and now it has a recluse slave cylinder for the clutch. They do come with Eisen
I don't like the
front and
high.
rear brakes. ride, I did come home, clean the air filter. Check engine light did come on. I don't know when it came on because the mirror is blocking it. So I'm gonna try to figure out a different place for this mirror. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know when the check engine light came on.
It's a powerful bike.
So, yeah, I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with keeping the beta, the KTM. The beta ride's really nice. Its acceleration is pretty good. It's really good. Comparable to my KTM, but my KTM has a lot of work. It has a FMF, muffler, exhaust, silence, whatever you call it. It has Vortex ECU. This beta is completely stock. So I keep mentioning that if I had a stock KTM, I'd be dumping the KTM. I wouldn't hesitate to get the beta over a stock KTM because my KTM has exhaust, Vortex ECU, it has recluse clutch in it, recluse auto start clutch, not just a slave cylinder disc. But yeah, I would dump the KTM in a heartbeat. For more than those reasons, I did write down a parts thing of why I get rid of the KTM. We have these parts. So the first thing, well, not the cheapest, but the thing that really doesn't matter to me because I don't really ride in the dark, but is my KTM has a Baja Design light, and to get a comparable light for the beta, it's $330. So that's something I can't get back in the KTM if I sell it. So if I sell the KTM, I'm not going to get the price including these parts. So, and I hate people that list on their ads of a price breakdown of every single item. It's like, yeah, no one cares. You're selling the bike. Yeah, you can sell them for a little bit more, but you're not going to get dollar for dollar of what you have on the bike. So, like the ECU on the KTM, that's $1,000 right there. So since the bike is technically, I could probably sell it for $6,500. It doesn't mean I can sell it for $7,500. Because it has a recluse clutch, I can't sell it for another $1,200. But anyway, that's not how I work. I know some people do that. I got tires that have 2 rides on it. I want X amount. But anyway. So, there are things I got on the KTM that I have to buy, that I would want to buy for the beta if I kept the beta. So the light, I don't really care about the light. I do, but I don't. It's just cool to have a nice adjustable brightness light. So sure, I have to get loose bibs, nitro loose, foam inserts, whatever you want to call them, whatever they're called. That's what I use on the KTM. I have an extra set of wheels for the KTM, and that's what I have. That's what I would have to get. So just the bibs alone are $225 for the set. That's not including the tire because I need a front tire. At least minimum, I would need bibs and tires are TNT legal. So it's $225. $250 for foot pegs. Foot pegs. The foot pegs on the Beta are worn down. I mean, they're not horrible. I rode today just fine, but I did feel my feet sliding around a lot. Like I couldn't stay planted on the foot pegs. One thing I would really like to have on the Beta would be a kickstart. My KTM does not come from the factory. I think 17, 18 and up, whatever. 17, 18, I think they don't get kickstarters, but they have the spot for it. The kid I bought it from did put a Kickstarter on it. So to add a Kickstarter for the KTM or the Beta is $400, like $396 from Beta. So I'd have to add that to the Beta because these are all necessity stuff. The tank is really small. I don't know how empty I was. I looked in there. I saw some fuel. I don't know the design of the tank. So, but it is only. Yeah, I only put 1.4 gallons when the light came on. If I remember right, on my KTM, when the light came on, I put in like 2.6 gallons, 2.8 gallons. And it's a 3.2 gallon tank on the KTM. The Beta, I'd have to get a tank to match it. A 3.2 gallon tank. It's $500. It's $495 for a tank. These are all cheapest prices I found just with a quick search. Like I didn't go on eBay and try to look up open boxed items or anything. So the next items which I would need, really would like, especially since this Beta's clutch is, I don't like it already. You have to like let the lever out pretty much all the way before it engages. I would do a loose auto clutch. And for this bike, with the cover, which doesn't make sense, it's $1,499. Without the cover, it's only $1,000. So that would probably be one of my first things I would do. If I kept this bike, I would do these next three items are things that I have to have. Which the first one obviously being the clutch. The second one, I need a stabilizer, a steering stabilizer. I did hit a sand spot somewhere on this trail that I'm riding, and I did get some head shake. So I had to make sure I lean back anytime I'd hit any sand. But the KTM has a steering stabilizer. I wouldn't own the Beta without a steering stabilizer. And then one of the other top things, I'd probably go seat first, stabilizer second, and clutch third. So seat for sure. This seat was really hard, really stiff while I was riding this little ride. I barely. Say I do a 70-30, like 70% standing up, 30% sitting down, and that 30% is a long time. And I only went probably 45 miles round trip. And so I would have to do a seat concept seat for the Beta is $350. Then it makes the bike look really ugly because this is a really narrow seat, short and narrow seat. So in order to have a seat concept seat that looks good, it changes the whole look of the bike. So I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all everything that I would do if I had to keep this bike, so it's a lot of money. Light I could deal without, so that's $475 for bibs and pegs. Kickstarter I could probably deal without. Tank, $500, so that's $975. I'm gonna call it $1,000 for the clutch, so that's $1,900. Oh man, yeah, so $2,400 with the steering stabilizer, so $2,500 actually, and then yeah, it's almost $2,000, guys. So it's almost $3,000 with the parts I would need for the problem with the Beta is I have to order parts anyway. I order everything anyway, but if you're out somewhere on a trail, most people are gonna have KTM stuff and not Beta stuff. More like I'm keeping the KTM because I won't get the money back from the KTM. Like I said, I got 2 sets of wheels and tires. With both sets have the nitro loose inserts. They both have rotors. They both sets have sprockets. This bike has a brand new sprocket chain, front sprocket. Tributes handguards. Look better. I would like to keep them both, but the longer I keep them, the less value they are. Sell the Beta the way it's obviously cleaned it up. Clean it up and sell it. Got money. And I don't have to dump any money into my KTM. If I sell the KTM, I'll have to take almost $3,000 whatever I sell it for. $3,000 of that money. Beta. So that would be a $3,000 loss. Now, granted, you can find parts, find used parts. The steering stabilizer for my KTM is used. Yeah, the suspension is actually set up for my weight on the KTM. I think I'm just gonna keep it. So I'll probably, yeah, the Beta's real nice bike. I'll tell you what, if I didn't have as much stuff on my KTM as I do, I would not hesitate to get rid of the KTM. Because the KTM has everything. Set up for me. Yeah. Anyway, I still got to put it in my name, register it in my name. I got to put insurance on it. It does have to sell wheels, my KTM has. I think they're sell wheels with WBYA hubs, and then what's on it right now is KTM, just eBay, which are really good. I have not had any issues with them. I did have to true them up. I fought getting them straight and true. Now they're straight and true, balanced them, and yeah, they're good now. So, and I have everything everything that this beta has. I got radiator guards, front disc guard, rear disc guard. I got the axle pullers. I don't have an exhaust shield. I don't have silicone hoses. I have a trail tech. And then I have exhaust and stuff on the KTM. Oh, plus the KTM I got customized, personalized. Let's go with personalized graphics kit. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, guys. Keeping the KTM for sure. Back to this video. Just describe what's going on. You can see all the trash everywhere. There's trash right there. Circle around. That's a newer pile. This is the last time I rode through the desert. So, it'd be nice if you could turn people in, because a lot of times you can find mail. There was names on these little white sticks that are to the left. There was names on there, last name, a couple first names. It's like, wouldn't be that hard to find the people who own this stuff. Who's to say that they didn't hire somebody to clean up their house, clean out their garage, and then paid them $50. They grabbed all their stuff. Yeah, we'll haul it. Dumped it in the desert. I think that happened. I read something on Facebook about it. There was a bunch of mail and a bunch of credit card information. Somebody brought it to their house and was like, hey, you can't be illegal dumping, we're going to turn you in. They had a receipt for this. It was an actual company, like an actual business, that had just dumped their stuff in the desert. So
it does not have
the owner of the stuff turned them in, and I don't know what happened. I wasn't even going to ride this long because I don't feel good. I'm off work. I'm supposed to be at work today. I'm supposed to be at work tomorrow. So technically, I'm supposed to leave yesterday to go to Utah to work. And then I would have to leave today to be at work tomorrow. I'm going to leave tomorrow to be at work on Thursday. I was just supposed to ride to that road. The way I'm going right now, I was just supposed to opposite way, ride to that road, turn around and go back. That's the only riding I wanted to do, but I remember there was some little hill turns and stuff, so this is kind of just a straight shot. You just have rocks. Rocks that kick you and buck you because you can't see them. You blend in with the dirt. You'll be riding, and you just hit a rock and you'll just end up on the other side of the road. It's the wash.
No water.
Right now, it's just river rock.
I don't know.
It's a little worse when there's water running through there.
Oh,
this section coming up is a little,
sand almost took me.
It's a little steeper stuff. It's still really bad. But anyway, it's just a quick little trail that I would test stuff with. Do any like suspension suspension work or new tires. So I'll just come down here and redneck run it.
I know
Just,
how it's wrong.
wide open. Get to like 65, 70 miles an hour just to see how it hooks up. How all over the place the bike could be. Surface mining. Somewhere over here, I got bucked pretty good from a rock that I didn't see, and then I a little washout that I didn't remember. And I tried stopping, and then I tried to gas it, but like it doesn't have a quick throttle response. Is all I can say. Be in a high gear, be in a low gear to be able to park it over some stuff. It's a very powerful bike. It's a very light feeling bike. I really like the bike. I wish I could keep those bikes. I mean, technically, I could keep both bikes. I don't have to sell it or anything, but it'd be nice to sell it because I got my skid steer I'm working on. So I could use the money to get me a new pump, and I need to get a new another shipping container. And I mean, I can just save up money for all that stuff, and I do everything myself anyways. But yeah, it'd be nice to just sell it. Don't have to pay insurance, don't have to pay registration. I mean, I pay registration for it to get in my name and everything. To register it every year. I think they're kind of expensive actually. I think my KTM's like $140 in Southern California, which is ridiculous for a bike because registration is supposed to be road tax and all kinds of stuff, but you're not really on the road on these bikes too much. And what road you are on, you're not destroying it that much. Not compared to a car like my wife's Acura TL 2004 is $960. It's first gen Dodge Ram diesel. His truck I think is like $170 something bucks a year. So I don't get why bikes are so expensive. Right on the road. Anyway, I'm almost coming to an end up here. I wish the mic would have worked on the GoPro, so I'll have to switch back to the GoPro. I bought this GoPro because it's smaller, and I thought I read it. It says external mic or pro sound, I can't remember. But obviously it doesn't. I went into all kinds of settings. Find it. So I have to go back to the GoPro Hero 9, 8 or 7, whatever I got. And just use this GoPro for side by side, where I don't need to talk. I just need to record. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a boat engine, a boat hull, whatever they're called, I'm not a water person, so the hull inside is all completely damaged. I don't know about it. I don't know if the engine would run, but they had an alternator and a bunch of stuff on the engine. still don't know. I've been reading, and it's been saying that if the battery goes low, or the battery in the trail tech and the GPS Voyager thing, if that battery goes low, it like disconnects, and then basically says the engine's not running. It stops talking. It stops talking to the bike, and then the check engine light comes on. Either way, I think to clear it, you have to start talking or something like that. Start it, you gotta rev it up for 6 seconds, and shut it off. Rev it up for 6 seconds, shut it off. Squatters. Nobody owns this land except for this trailer park that was on the left. And this is all supposed to be land. Anyway, guys, I see people. This guy was in the ground. I see what plumbing. So go slow. Have respect. Alright, guys. See you in the next video.